Hey guys, so I'll be starting the stream in a few minutes. I typically go with about a 5-minute late start. That way people can funnel in. I might push it a bit more, just have it so we can all talk and all that. I do have the stream popped up. I do have everything that I need on my secondary monitor, so that should help. Chat is open, and yeah. The only thing I need to really have else that I need to have open is more or less just the stream to see if new people are joining. Whoops. Nope, not like this. If I can shrink it, it would be nice. There we go. And set up. Concurrent viewers are what I want. Okay. So I am currently in Wizard City. At the loyalty store, and I'm currently debating more or less debating, welcome to the stream by the way, if the Barkingham Chronicles pack is worth it, because again, I would potentially get a better wand where it more or less gives me roughly better stats. Not exactly better stats, but I'm going to try for it anyway. With the loyalty points, which means I have 3 tries to get the wand. 3 treasure cards, and a spellament. Hat for myth, and ring for storm. Okay, last try. And I got the ring and hat. Okay. I'd rather spend the last one on the event spellaments, because that at least helps get me some more spellaments for my spells in general. Just looking through everything in here. Okay. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm going to switch over from the starting to the game capture, which means I need my video capture, which means I need to fix my green screen. I knew I was forgetting something. something. There we go. Yeah, I got rid of the afro that I had, so. But yeah, I did just get a bunch of stuff that more or less is useless to me, because it's either balance, or it's, I don't think I got any of the boots. I know I was hoping for a new wand, because the level 60 wand I have right now, not great for me. But I got these jewels, which are for life and storm respectively. Oh, and I have an upgrade for my dream golem, which I don't use. So, I am now going to head back to the storm. Actually, before I head back to the storm ribbon, I need a better wand. I know nothing. Well, no, there's a chance the bazaar has the tiki torch that I'm looking for. If the tiki torch is here, then I can get a better wand than what I'm currently have. It would be it's not here. Because what I was looking for was the bygone. So I was looking for the bygone staff, which, again, would be great if I wanted to lose health, mana. Oh, I would lose a lot of stats. But the bygone wand is what I'm looking for, and there is a boss who drops it. I just don't know where that boss is. Oh, hello, Leland.
From everything we've pieced together, all of this calamity was provoked by the invasion of the Shadow Web forces.
Yeah.
All we know about the Shadow Web is that the Celestians hated them, and that it sounds scary as all get out.
Yeah, sure.
We may be able to befriend the Celestian ghosts if we demonstrate we're no... To that end, can you go and defeat a number of Shadow Web... You should be able to find them all over this region.
Mercenary, Wraith, Conscript. Yeah, I'll accept, because I already have
I studied
that.
military science in university, and I'll admit that I've seen nothing like the weapons the Morgantine forces use. Ghost weapons are something I've wondered about for a long time. How can they hurt the... Could you gather some of their weapons? You'll likely have to take them from the Morgantine conscripts.
And mercenaries. Yeah, again, that's already something I'm going to have to do anyway. In the ossuary, so it doesn't really hurt. Yeah, it doesn't really hurt. Medallion pieces, there we go. Dark Tribute, Amplify, Scarecrow. Hopefully in that order. Thank you, my rabbit friend. It immediately senses that I've taken damage. Note that I inflicted on myself to get better weapons. Oh, that does not bode well for the algorithm now. Amplify, and then, continue to waste my time with spells that I don't necessarily need. Here, get a power-up. Universal power-up for everyone. Good thing I cast this after this spell. Because it wastes their picks. Him, on the other hand, hello, Noah. Good to see that you're online. Still no Scarecrow. Do I just need to up hello, Von Monster? Starting to identify which one is Von Monster and which one is Vampire Frog. It's the way the coffin spawns. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Both of them are dead, which is great. Okay, got the medallions. I got that. I want the shell. What else do I need before I talk to you again? Because I have a feeling you're a boss fight. Go with the world. Grotto, District of Stars. Okay, got the weapons from the Shadow Web. So I just need to continue fighting these guys. And I did get the Haunt, so I should just be able to get 2 more Haunts. Okay, roughly same order. Dark Tribute, myself. Started a little later than I would have liked. Scarecrow. Attunement on that guy, so I have a trap. Welcome to the stream. Scarecrow. I didn't realize attunement was that low of a level. I thought I had to be a bit higher. That's one of the Haunts defeated. Defeat the Shadow Web Mercenaries. Yep. Is there another play? The Web Wraiths and the Haunts are different. Okay. Haunt and Wraith. Okay. Oh, hello. Even more powerful spell. I love it when the enemies waste their time with stun block. I'm not a storm wizard. No, I am. I forgot I'm drowned. I dueled into storm, yet I don't use any of the storm spells because I don't have any of them yet. Scarecrow, Deathblade. I just need to get one more quest, I think, done for the whole fusion spells, and I can start trying to incorporate them, I guess. If there was another Life Leech spell, I would probably have taken it one for that school. There we go, that should kill them both. Yep. And now I just need one more of the haunts. And then I gotta go fight the bunch of conscripts. Okay, so attunement on both of them. Which is going rather well. But at the end of the day, I haven't feared anything. Probably because of the fact that I'm hitting several thousand points of damage. And getting a crit every single time. Then we go back to the teleporter. And we don't go this way, which is blocked off on all sides. Go down here. At which the conscripts are going down the other side. And I got the 2 conscripts. Perfect. God, that is a great opening hand! Even the feints were a really good opening hand. Welcome to the stream. That was a really good hand if I needed to really bulk up Scarecrow, but... Again, I haven't been needing to bulk up Scarecrow. At all. I can agree with the whole one of the videos I was watching, pointing out that this is sort of the most broken meta, is just using AoE, and I agree with it. It is sort of the standard. Death School, this build is busted, even with a direct, like, with Vampire. With the fact that I have easily exceeded 100% damage already. Hello, Meteor Strike. Well, Blizzard, same thing. Also, I forgot to ask, how is everyone's day going? Thanks for the stackable feint. I'm needing... You know what? You want to make me more powerful? Fine. I will... Game wants me to be more powerful. I will be more powerful. Are you kidding me? Are all my scarecrows at the bottom of the spell deck again? God, I need reshuffle. Scarecrow now? Yes. This is just... I feel sorry for the one I just put the aura curse on. You should have done something else, Clyde. You really should have done something else, Clyde. Collect weapons. Yeah, I understand that. Let me just get the last two of these. Gives me Scarecrow on first spell. Here, we're just going to give it to you, even though we made you fish for it last time. Just insane. And amplify. Blizzard, of course. No traps. Again, I don't like how nerfed Celestia feels. Of course, I'm 10 levels ahead, so that doesn't exactly help. Also, I'd like to point out the only dungeon I have actually farmed has been Waterworks. I might be changing that up now that I'm hitting the point where I need specific gear. Which is why I'm going to be checking every second chance chest for the odds. Because I learned that trick while in water. Not as powerful. But both dead. I need to see if the web wraith is any faster than the... And it is. Yes, I should get both of them. Yes! I'm happy I got both of them. Waste of a bunch of shields, I don't care. Actually, not a waste since they're death. Scarecrow. Curse, amplified. Hello, buddy. Charmeliar. I want to do another curse just to make sure. Another skeleton. This one's going to a little bit hurt. Gotten that more or less memorized. That, again, ideally, that should be enough to overcome. My gear should be more than enough to overcome their resistance. Plus that crit. Plus the fact that they don't block. There we go. Both of them are dead. And that gets both of Leland Hawkins' quests done.
I imagine that must have been rough defeating all of them, but the place is the better for it.
Okay.
You have done well, and hopefully brought a semblance of peace to these sunken walls.
Okay.
Incredible, ethereal, and yet so deadly.
Okay. Thank you for all the scarecrows. I don't think I'm actually planning on upgrading my scarecrow spell at all. I'm close to it, but yeah, if anything, I'm just going to make it even more heavy hitting because I can't use that in PvP. Nor can I do Lord of Night. Unless I nerf the health. What about Ship of Fools? Yeah, both of these are not PvP since they're AoE, or Select. So challenge mode is actually a challenge for Death Wizards. Back to the ossuary. Now to deal with what I'm presuming is a boss fight. At which, so I don't have to fish around for Scarecrow as often, I'm going to add a extra Scarecrow. Here you go.
It cannot be! You have returned that which could not be found.
Okay.
You have returned the pieces of my medallion, but it is still broken.
Yes.
Can you place it upon that nearby pedestal? That will restore its energy flow and enable it to be of use to us.
Yeah, I completely buy what you're saying.
You have restored my Shadow Seeker medallion. You think you seek the missing portal pieces, but you are wrong. If you came to this sunken place, it must be in search of your doom. Did you really think I would put aside centuries of hate to help you?
Figured. What class are you? And it's a one-on-one fight. Mr. Night Spinner, you're not gonna have fun. See, I don't need to worry about prisms. Though I do need to worry about the fact that fire is a tank, well, not a cannon. Storm's more of the glass cannon, but faint. dead zone. You're going to attack with Meteor Strike or Phoenix. Phoenix most likely, with all your stacked bonuses. Remove the prism, Death Trap. Okay, never mind. You're going with a big heavy hit. We'll do Faint, Death, and then Death Blade. I just want to make sure I kill him. This one's actually going to hurt. But that's not a problem. Amplify, Attunement, Scarecrow. If only I could stack the giant on top of itself. Okay, sir, this should be a very glorious hit. $24K. Yeah, very glorious hit indeed.
The irony is thick. You have given me what I sought most, my own destruction.
Okay.
When Karalak Nightspinner falls, he drops a piece of the Celestian portal.
And I got a vengeance, and I could have waited in all the quests from Leland.
You've got it. That can't have been easy to find.
Oh, it just required me working for a guy who betrayed me.
You've got all but the last fragment of the portal stone. Don't be discouraged. It's more than any of us got.
Because I'm the only competent person.
As you know, much of what we do is dig around in search of broken bits and fragments of things. Usually far less important. You've earned a rapport with the Morgantine soldiers trapped in this place. It's quite remarkable how you did that.
By beating the crap out of them at your request, and also a Celestian's request.
I've spoken with one of them, a fellow named Vasek Shadowspite. Don't let the name fool you. He's quite friendly.
Yeah, and he's probably going to attack me on sight.
Go and speak to him in Storm Riven Hall. He might be of help finding that last portal piece.
Scarecrow is ready for upgrade, even though, again, the only... Actually, no. Upgrading Scarecrow, like I said, the only one that really seems to be beneficial to me. Again, I don't plan on doing PvP. So, in all honesty, the only one that is, welcome to the stream, by the way. How's your day going? The only path that makes sense to me, since I'm not going to be a PvP player, is just go with the top row. Because likelihood the enemy has upwards of 6 blades on themselves is not that great. Actually, no. The problem is it's divide across enemies. Hey. Just do the top row. Yes. And that should upgrade all of... Yep. And I have, what, 4? So that should be enough. Again, Storm-wise, I don't have any fusion spells because to do the Selenopolis quest, I need to do one more thing.
We have fought this war forever, and we are bound by forces of the darkest magic of the Shadow Web to continue to fight.
Okay.
I beg you to help me and my men. You do not belong to Morganth's army, but you are not Celestian either.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
We were commanded to never surrender to the Celestians, no matter how long the war lasted, no matter what happened.
Okay.
But you are no Celestian, and if my men would like to end our eternal struggle and do so like soldiers in battle, can you defeat my men and send them home?
Because I'm probably going to have to fight a couple of them anyway. When I talk to Vasek. Yeah, I swear Stormriven Hall was a dungeon. Hello, Vasek.
You don't look Marleybonian, and you're no Celestian.
Correct.
The one named Leland Hawkins sent you? Very well, then. I will aid you in recovering the remaining portal piece.
Thank you.
Long ago, when the portal was broken up, the final piece was taken and given to a being called Tempest Stormfist. Stormfist is a servant of the powerful Storm Titan that sunk Celestia beneath the waves, and he is dangerous beyond measure.
Okay.
Stormriven Hall had 3 gems called the Storm Shards. When together, they called the Storm Titan's avatar.
Okay.
After Celestia sunk, the Storm Shards were taken by Waterlurkers and Morgantine soldiers. One of them was lost in rubble.
Okay.
If you can recover the 3 lost Storm Shards, bring them back and place them within the carved Kraken statue.
That makes sense. Again, I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting a couple of these guys anyway in some boss fight. But at the same time, I should probably just go back up to the surface. I swear this used to be a dungeon. But I might as well just get this fight done and dusted because, again, experience is experience, and I shouldn't be really dismissing side quests as I've done with the Grotto. So I'm probably going to have to double back afterwards just to get more experience. Because yeah. The Waterworks gear should, in theory, be able to carry me to level 90 if I remember correctly, but the diminishing returns does hinder that a little bit. But, if not, I could also wait to get... I could also try to farm the Atlantia dungeon, which is level 70 Aquilia. Hey, that's normal vampire. Amplify and then Scarecrow. If I get Giant after this, then I'll Giant it and Amplify it. Doing as much damage as I possibly can. That is basically how you play this game. Of course, I could probably also level down myself and do the same thing over again and get all the spell hits. That's 2 of the 3. And it should be 1 more Shadow Web Mercenary joining. Yep. Double Feint, turn 1, not great. We'll go with the Amplify. It's more of a matter of how many turns... Can I complete this fight in the amount of turns that I get? Which would be 4 turns. Again, I could apply the curses, but I don't need to apply the curses. Okay, Dead Zone. Let's do Death Blade. If I get Scarecrow, Giant Scarecrow. Gigantify Scarecrow. And attack. So what, that was a 3-turn... Three-turn Monty, I guess? I doubt it. Well, damage-wise, that definitely hits hard. Okay, Battle Weaver will be fine. I'll just do that after I get the portal piece. Don't know if he has another quest for me, but... Water lurkers are myth. Well, this shouldn't be that hard. Of course, the question I have is, why is there a bunch of Cthulhu-esque depictions here in Celestia? That would be a good question. Do the water lurk? Well, not the water lurkers, but do some of the sapient, like the Piscian Guard, the so shark people, the water lurkers, or the crabs, do they worship Cthulhu or something? Not really explained why there's a bunch of Cthulhu, cephalopod Cthulhu-esque depictions down here. Star Shield. Okay. Dead Zone would be a good spell to cast now, actually, since I don't have any other bonuses. Just means I'm going to be taking an extra turn to cast Scarecrow. God, I'm spamming Scarecrow like no tomorrow. I need another power pip. Let's just go attunement. I need another power pip to be able to do this. Perfect. Apparently the game does listen to you. Well, it doesn't get a high enough percentage. There we go. Thank you. Tunic of Bewilderment. figured there would be Morgantine soldiers down here. Tribute, Death Blades, Scarecrow, and Giant Scarecrow if possible. Again, love it when the enemies stall out themselves with stun block. Thank you, my rabbit friend. The mega heal that it can cast. Oh, we're doubling! We're doubling the healing today, I see. Okay, I was about to say, are we going to go for all three? Don't need the Seer, don't need the Death Prism, don't need the Spirit Blades, because, again, I need... The only time I'll do Spirit Blades is if I see that the boss is actually going to need me to dump out mass amount of damage. And Scarecrow. I am curious about how everyone's day is going, though. I do like talking to you guys as well. Again, it feels like I most definitely misled you guys with how difficult Celestia was, considering I worked so hard to get as high as the level as I could before coming here, but yeah, it feels like a massive joke in my eyes as well. Use pedestal, okay. Back over by the wingfish. And now talk to Vazik. Hello, Vazik. We have the artifact.
Very impressive. It's good we never fought one another.
Okay.
You must first use the moon dial to charge the storm shards, then place them upon the altar.
Okay.
After that, Tempest Stormfish should appear, and you must defeat him. He will
Okay.
likely have with him the final piece of the portal. He needs it to manifest completely in this world. When
Okay.
you've defeated him, go and tell Leland Hawkins that I was of aid to you.
Got it. And what are
If
you?
you're eager to sift through the rubble of Celestia like the Marleybonians, a while ago, some of my men found an old Celestian wand. The thing was still charred. They fought over it, but ended up abandoning it. None of them had much use for it after all.
Okay.
Check out the ruins near here and see if you can find the thing. Consider it a gift.
That's fine. I'd like to know. Hopefully, it's actually a useful item. Hello, Mr. Kraken Eye that I see. Hey, Don. Things are going pretty well. Oh, hello.
The ground looks disturbed in this area, as if something was buried here and has been recently removed.
Well, I didn't know you were a train. Okay, you actually give the mutate spells. The only one that would be of use, potential use to me, would be the mutate Banshee or mutate Kraken. It's going, like I said, it's going rather well. Currently doing some side quests here and there.
No luck then?
Yeah.
I apologize for wasting your time. If the staff wasn't in the ruins, there's only one place. It's a bit dangerous, though. A lot of those. I'm sure if the Celestian staff wasn't in the ruins, it'll be in that cave.
Hopefully this staff is the wand that I was talking about at the beginning of this. Cursed staff. No, it's not.
You charge the storm shards by placing them on the moon dial. They soon glow with power.
There we go. I was hopeful that this was the staff I was talking, the Tiki Torch staff that I was talking about, but it's not. I have bygone. It was a bygone staff. Okay, we got a boss fight. Okay. I think this boss fight is the final boss fight of the world, so I won't be able to get access to it unless someone has it in... unless it ends up in the bazaar. That sort of sucks. I got that one off. I need... Tobiko, I need to increase... damage output. And I minimized something I didn't need to minimize. Whoops. There we go. Get rid of the Torbets, amplify. How's your day going, Dawn? Dark Tribute, and then Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Should be able to dish out a good hit here. Most definitely. There we go. The other thing is I'm probably also going to... I don't even think the Bygone staff's going to be actually any good, because when I complete Celestia, I unlevel lock, I gain all the character experience that I've been overflowing with. So, yeah.
You found the staff? Good. You've earned it.
Except that it's not really a good staff. If I get, I'll be surprised if I'm not going to be level 70 by the time this is over. Use Storm. Hello, giant cephalopod from the
gate has defenders. You must deal with them before you access the Storm Altar.
Voltaic... Okay. Honestly, Torment the eel. Yeah, 2 torments kills that thing apparently. Get as many of the cards situated as I possibly can. At least one of them is dead. And Scarecrow will finish off the other guy. Hey. Let's see. Did I actually give the stream a title? Because I don't know if I did. Oh, that was a fizzle. Oh, it's still... Whoops, Decathlon ended last week. There we go. Don't know if that's any better of a title, but... Honestly, Scarecrow might as well be the Death School's Purge Lord. Now I'm curious what Scarecrow would look like with Warhammer stuff. No, I'm not a big Warhammer fan. One of my other friends are, but now I'm curious. I can use one of the blades to here. Like, the most of Warhammer 40k I think I know is like Necrons exist, which would be the equivalent of Death School, but... I'm just curious what that a Necron version of the Scarecrow spell would look like. Don't need Dead Zone, give me Amplify, and then give me Scarecrow. That hurt. Thank you for all the spells that I don't need. And all the pips. Rather not waste the Death and the Balance Blade on Torment. Because, yeah, both of them will go off. In case one fizzles. There we go. Now this should be a one-on-one fight, I believe.
You fit the storm shards into the altar. Electricity starts to build.
Who dare summon the avatar of the Storm Lord? I will destroy you for this insult.
Okay, Storm Boss. Does the giant cephalopod do anything? Well, all I know is stack. Do a lot of damage stacking. I'm sorry. Did I say damage stacking? I apparently meant just do the exact same thing I've been doing. Honestly, that is embarrassing. Attunement amplify Scarecrow. Can't believe I said that this was going to be a hard fight. I thought maybe now that we're fighting something that is linked to the Storm Titan, but no. That is a letdown. Massive letdown. Still not happy.
Tempest Stormfist disappears, leaving in his place the final piece of the portal to the
Then
lunar.
why do you have the
But it's
giant
cracked.
cephalopod here? That doesn't make any sense. At all. Why would there be a giant cephalopod there?
You've recovered it, but oh, something doesn't look right.
Oh?
Not all is lost. I'm sure we can get that portal piece fixed up in no time.
Okay.
Head to the Astral Archive. The Archivist should be able to help you. What else is it for, if not that?
Great. Back to the District of Stars, which actually allows me to go to the Grand Spiral chart as well. I know this is the opposite way to where I need to go, but I'm already here. I might as well complete this side quest. Hello, Chancery. So I know I oh.
You make a copy of the Celestian copy of the Grand Spiral. It has worlds you've never heard of on it.
Okay. And then there should be a teleport. Land Shaper. Okay, the Land Keeper has a quest for me, which is probably fight sharks. I'm betting.
I have seen you aid the strange surface folk, and I believe that the Pisceans have no such respect for... I have battled them for many years, but to little success. Will you drive the Pisceans from the Chantry grounds for me?
Yeah, I figured as much. Let me, I'll do that. I figured it was going to be these guys. 2 fights, no hearts, no problem. Not that hard. Again, roughly the same strategy, just weak bulk of bonuses and then Scarecrow. Dark Tribute, and then... I think both of them are dead. Yep. I love how I haven't hit any brick wall or anything here. By proxy, it feels like they've made... I think it's Zafaria is next. They've made Zafaria the next challenging world. Which, in all honesty, does somewhat make sense. Here, just take out the... cast something on the balance wizard. I mean, it took a quarter of their health. I remember there being an interesting aftermath effect with sacrifice as well from the ancient show that got removed. Simple side quest, no big deal there. Okay, fuel.
You have done well. They will no doubt return, but they will remember the heart. They came to this place many years ago, as pawns of the They were mercenaries, hired by the crabs, who are weak and fearful for the most part. They used the Pisceans as their troops.
Okay.
In recent years, the sharks' ambition has overwhelmed their loyalty, and they indulge their savage instincts. If they are not stopped, they will overthrow the crustaceans. Then they will sift the secrets of Celestian magic from these ruins.
Okay.
If you would help me long ago, a small part of my internal workings, a celestial cog, became loose enough to fall free from my armor. It was taken by a fish who thought it a snack. It was made of metal and could not be eaten. Many times, it has been found by fish who try to eat it. I see the trail on the ground, but can never recover the cog. Can you seek out my lost cog and bring it back to me?
Yeah, it's gonna be a wingfish. I know it's gonna be a wingfish. As I got nothing but voltaic eels. Brilliant. Now, the bigger question for Celestia as a whole is that, unlike Marleyburn, which is on an island, Dragonspire, which is multiple islands, technically, Crocotopia, multiple islands, Mushu also is questionable. I know in Power 101 it is islands, but does Celestia function in the whole spiral system? Because we're confirmed to be underwater, so we have to be on some massive argumentative chunk of First World. Right? But you can say it's sent from Mushu. Can I please get my attack spell? Like, Celestia is Atlantis, basically, and Atlantia is Atlantia. Chicken, Avalon, same thing. It's like, okay. Because unless we're talking, even that would be borrowing from, that would be borrowing physics, and then every world would just form into planets. But then again, you have the logic of the sphere. Same with Eldritch Worlds doing the spheres. Okay, apparently that counted as a fish.
You have restored my Now I may continue my tending of the chantry, in the event that the Celestians return to dwell here once more.
About that, buddy. I believe they're dead. Here you go, Mr. Lewis.
Let me take a look at your chart. Wonderful! That's how to draw a star chart.
As much as I would love to continue doing work for you, I got somewhere else to be. Again, I know I shouldn't be turning down side quests, it's just I want to make progress into getting into the next area after the Storm Riven. Hello again, Archivist.
I am the Archivist, a construct to aid research in the Astral Archive.
Thank you.
I sense the presence of a damaged section of the Lunarium Portal Stone.
Correct.
If you wish to restore it to full, first, place it on the Preceptor of Contemplation to study its current condition.
Okay.
Second, consult the Preceptor of Contrivance to determine the method of. Third, place it in the Preceptor of Finally, repeat the following incantation to align it with the remaining pieces of the Lunarium Portal Stone.
Okay.
The Archivist teaches you an incantation in the ancient Celestian language.
In for repair. No, that's... What's in for repairs? In for repairs is a storyline quest. Eviction.
I am the Archivist.
Yeah.
Your assistance removing them from the premises would be appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good for right now. Again, I want to get to the next area because I think... basically, since I'm going for roughly 2 hours and it's already been an hour and 15, I will need to take a quick break to eat something. I mean, I could probably go without until for the last bit. Is that? I think the thing was basically laughing at me. Giant. Again, it feels like Celestia has knowledge of other. Okay, I was about to say, is that a baton pass? No, that's a scroll pass. There we go. Preceptor of Conformation. There we go.
You say the words of the incantation, and the portal stone gleams as if filled with moonlight.
And Archivist.
I sense that the Lunarium portal stone has been restored to full integrity.
Correct.
I recommend you restore the Lunarium portal stone to its correct alignment. To do so, exit the Astral Archive and proceed in an orderly fashion to the area currently designated Celestia Base Camp.
There we go. Go back to the base camp, and I think we unlock a dungeon.
You restore the pieces of the Lunarium portal, and soon it shines invitingly.
Yep, that is a dungeon, and I will have to go on break.
That's a welcome sight to see.
Yes,
now
it is.
that the portal is active, it's your chance to... If you find the moon of Celestia and bring it back, we can finally unlock the keys to the Astral School of Star Magic. And
Okay.
pray for you. But be careful in there. No telling what's inside.
Sense is working overtime.
The Lunarium is bound to be protected by those stellar protectors, at once a challenge and an opportunity.
Okay.
You're no doubt quite able to deal with those
Jellyfish.
constructs, and their role in defending Celestia is long redundant.
I see.
Thurston Plunkett told me that the Lunarium proper holds 2 massive statues of Celestia protectors.
Okay.
All protectors are guided by 2 statues. They contain the Lexicary Celestia, the guide to Celestian technology.
Okay.
Could you defeat a few Celestia protectors, collect an intact sensorium, and present it to the statue? When you're done, bring the sensorium back to me.
Well, I'm already going to have to go into the Lunarium, and I'm betting I already have to fight a few of those guys as minions to bosses. So, like I said, I will be right back. I'm going to get something to eat, and I will then do the dungeon. Okay. I am back. Just had lunch, which was Old Town Chicago pizza. Had a few pieces left from last night, so had that for lunch.
Something terrible happened here. The Stellar Protectors have run amok. You should find one that isn't hostile.
So I believe it's going to be right by this door. Yep.
The Stellar Protector's power mode. You can start by charging the Protector, by restoring its power mode.
Well, like I said, I knew I'd have to fight these guys anyway. So, 2 and 1. There we go. Let's do Torment just to see what can be done, if they have resistance. Well, I didn't say resist, so... Well, Elephant, nice to meet you too. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Scarecrow. Never mind. Wasn't a crit that time, which sucked. Okay, so considering they are weak to Death, Life, and Storm... Hello, lag spikes. There we go. Hello.
Now that the Stellar Protector is charged with its...
Must activation code find Captain Gloomfang. Release, reactivate.
Inside, so I'm not there yet. Okay. Nope. Colton Gloomfang. Hello, sir.
A stellar protector. Ah, yes, I wove a binding of lethargy upon it so long ago I've forgotten the unweaving incantation.
Great.
I tell you what, the war with Celestia ended ages ago for me, and I have little interest in further conflict.
Okay.
I gave the incantation to my 3 former henchmen, Thrail Bone Striker, Vorgan Soulbreaker, and Sarvis Bloodsword.
Okay.
However, they're not as pragmatic about the war as I am. They won't give up their pieces of the incantation without a fight.
Of course they won't. Hello, Thrall. I am sorry, sir. You must have had a accident before we fought, because you, sir, have less health than your minions. How are you, their boss? I'd like an answer. For there really isn't one. I'd love an answer, but I know I'm never going to get one. I upped my Scarecrow chances, and I'm not getting Scarecrow. At this point, I'm not even... again, Celestia, you used to be a challenge. Thank you, my rabbit friend. But seriously, this... Celestia used to be a challenge. The game used to have difficulty, and I'm wondering when I'm going to get hit by the difficulty spike, because at this point I'm not going to hit any difficulty spike.
When Thrail Bone Striker is defeated, he surrenders part of the incantation.
Thank you. Need to pop that for more mana because I'm running. I was a little low. But this will be 2/3 of Celestia completed. Actually, I should have just named the stream that, actually. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure that should hint at my dissatisfaction here. Moon School trainer with more polymorph spells that no one uses. Okay, Severus. Service. I honestly cannot. Celestia used to be my favorite, one of my favorite worlds. Now, I thought I hated Polaris. No, Polaris I didn't like because the story just didn't feel good, in my opinion, but this is a joke. I mean, at least you still have less health than your minions, sir. Sir! I think the most threatening thing I have fought in all of Celestia was the guy with 2,000 health! I don't know what to say here. This is absolutely a joke. Thank you again, my rabbit friend. This is a joke of a world now. I mean, sure, yes, I'm actually getting hit with spells that actually do damage, which is great, grand, fine, awesome. But at the same time, it's like none of the enemies have critical rating. None of them have what made this world an actual difficult threat. And it's like, I don't... I mean, overall, if I were to do a whole rating system for all the worlds for Wizard101, up to my wizard, up to Amber currently, Celestia would have to fall, you know... The only fight that was, even in the Season 1, was the Malice, not even the Malistaire fight. Of course, I didn't get the spell I need, so another round of Amplify. This King's Isle, I doubt you listen to me at this point for anything, because I know I'm not that big, but seriously, what you did was you moved the difficulty spike to Zafaria. That's what you did. I don't know how else to put it. You made Zafaria now, by proxy, more difficult. Give me Scarecrow. Thank you. Thank you for the like, by the way.
After he's defeated, Service Bloodsword tells you his part of the incantation.
Thank you. All that's left is Fjorgen. Who is significantly weaker? How are these bosses? I'm sorry, but the minions are more the bosses than the boss actually is. I am so annoyed at this. This is utter malarkey, is what it is. It is utter malarkey. It just... This irks me so badly.
Vorgan Soulbreaker's final message to you is his third of the incantation.
Thank you. That was a little too close for comfort. Should have been dragged into a battle.
You got the pieces of the incantation. Excellent. Let me tell you the sequence, if I can remember it properly.
Great.
Captain Gloomvane explains how to combine the three pieces of the incantation.
There you go. You should be able to reactivate the Stellar Protector now.
Why do I have a feeling that he wanted to continue with the... Though I don't see why you would want to.
You speak the incantation in the hopefully correct order, and the Stellar Protector awakens.
I have been dormant for so very long. What has happened in this place?
A lot, apparently.
Morganth and her armies were raised against Celestia. The Celestians summoned the Storm Titan to protect them.
Yes, about that, I would like to know, did he go back to sleep?
There was a flood. We tried to protect our cities against the waters, but we could not save it all.
So no, you don't know if it went back to sleep or not.
The battle continued for us, even in death. The ghosts of Morganth's legions battled our own soldiers.
Yeah, as I have
We
seen.
Stellar Protectors sought to protect Celestia's secrets, but we were undone by Morganth's trickery.
Okay.
I will release the barrier that keeps you from the Lunarium, and I vest you with the full authority of a Celestian luminary.
Thank you.
You may have luck speaking to another Stellar Protector.
Yeah, that's going to be for the whole book quest that I've declined. Hello, Stellar Protector.
This Stellar Protector has a
I exist to serve my luminary. The souls of the dead are trapped in this place.
Okay.
Morgant's legions, their spirits corrupt this place. Selenor will not open the inner sanctum. Release the crystal pylons and the ghosts will be free to depart the lunarium if they are set in motion.
Okay, I need to present something to these guys, I believe.
You present the captured information flows into it at a high speed. The sensorium crackles with strange energy, as if it's full.
Ah, talk to Edith Benchley. Okay. There we go. That's that quest done. Oh, hello. Pretty sure the ghosts are still here, bud. That's a big enough. Yep. Okay, and then the main one. Oh boy. No comments? Okay, I was expecting some sort of why'd you release them or something along those lines. But then again, these are constructs. Not a crit that time, but I don't care. I already know I don't have a 100% crit rate, it's just very often I crit, which is insane. I will complete this dungeon, by the way, so you don't have to worry about me ending the stream midway through the dungeon. But after the dungeon, I will be ending the stream. Love it when my spell fizzles. I really do. Don't you all love it when the spell fizzles? That would be a curious thing to try to see if I can get how high of a resistance build I can get on my death meter. Oh, right now, my build is optimized for damage output. Since I get healing from the damage I output. Which basically negates the whole resistance build, really. There we go, another Scarecrow, 725 damage. I mean, Scarecrow might be one of the spells I do want to max out. Just because it is very much my staple sort of attack spell at this point. There we go, defeat Selenor.
You are no Celestian. I don't know how you made it to this high place, but your orbit ends here.
Okay, so I think Moon is resistant to death. School. So Selenor, please have a... Okay, you actually have a decent health pool. You are a worthy foe. But still, super stacking might not be the ultimate play here. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure a few, like putting on a feint, maybe the double feint method. Hello, Meteor Strike. Yeah, we'll do the double feint. Well, thank you for clearing my the traps on myself. But I think you're both dead now. Fairly certain. Yeah, I think I just did enough. Yep.
As we fought, I sense that your heart is not tinged with the evil of Morganth's shadow web.
Okay.
I release unto you the moon of Celestia. Use it well and wisely. May it grant you hope and direction in the sea of night.
Yeah, thank you. I'm curious about Selenor's chest here. Preview. A bunch of spell elements, that was expected. Okay. Ring of Rhyme. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there was anything of value for Scarecrow's Sinister Vial. Not really. There's not even any Crown Shop items. I'm surprised. The last one... Again, I am surprised. That's what's in the second chance chest here. Okay. Go back to Celestia base camp. I mean, the first one had the stuff as well. Hello, Edith. Here's the thing you were asking.
This is amazing. How ironic that a wizard has done so much to advance the fields of science and engineering.
I mean, that's what magic is. Any form of magic is just significantly advanced technology. Arguably speaking here. Another scarecrow. And we are 2/3 done with Celestia. This world has been an absolute bloody joke.
You've done it. Now, only the solarium keeps its secrets from us.
Okay.
You've proven to be so invaluable. I hate to bother you with another request for help, but I've no choice.
Okay. Well, you can do it yourself.
Could you go and speak to Piper Melville in our research station? The science team is in dire need of aid.
Yeah, I'll go to the science section before we end this. Okay, that's a nice new car that I have not seen. What robe recipes do you have now? Bone chilling. Dark storm. I mean, my character has like 28, almost 30% resistance to all schools. Like, is there really anything gear-wise? I know for these three, no. Jewel of Faint. Bygone Death Band. Echo Ring. Yeah, I don't have anything that would help boost my character up even more.
Oh, thank goodness help has come.
No
Where
problem.
are the rest of you? You didn't come alone, did you?
As I'm the only one here, yes!
I suppose we can make do with the party of one. The steam drowners have gone berserk. They're the mechanical workers we brought with us to help with the digging and heavy labor.
Of course.
Now something's gotten into the cogitators and they're attacking members of the expedition. They must be stopped.
I can see that. But as I said, I'm going to end the stream here. So, thank you guys for watching. We are now according to the astrolabe, and if I go by the world map, okay, we have completed the survey camp, the grotto, the floating islands, the District of the Stars to the Stellarium. We've completed. So yes, the Stellarium was 1/3, the Portico was the 2/3. So all that's left is Trial of the Spheres and the Chancel. Those are the last two areas. Before Celestia is done. So, maybe 2 more streams, 2 more weeks in here. And, yeah. Private fishing retreat? Really? Is that a house or is that an item? That is an item. Okay. Well, I'm going to, like I said, end the video here. Well, live stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. If you enjoyed, leave a comment down below because I know that I don't delete my VODs, so you guys can watch these afterwards, which is where most of my views for this actually come from. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for another stream. I ended that wrong. Sorry, my bad. I ended that wrong. my bad. I meant to do that. Oh, that was a big mistake. I'm sorry. I think my frames dropped there for a second. I don't know what happened, or health dropped. I don't know. Sorry. But as I said, leave a like if you have, subscribe if you're new, and honestly, I just want my channel. Honestly, I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy, as much as I know I have been very cruel and aggressive about this world, like, annoyed with this world, not aggressive, but hyper annoyed with it, I still had fun, and that's all that matters, is having fun talking to you guys, and spending time playing this for you guys, because it's fun. So, again, I will see you next time. See ya!